Like, I wouldn't have had it. It's not the point, but the fact that they even accused me of it, and I could have had to have a blood test, I could have had to have a search, I could have had to, I don't know how things operate in other countries. That's what they tried to do. And it's funny because the police did come to my hotel twice, but it's not linked to any of these reports. So I need to get a copy of that as well. Because that was at that hotel, and that hotel's mentioned in this report, so that's more evidence as well. And it's good that that hotel, and that's also the hotel what was put on TikTok with threats like please make false reports to this hotel, and they did. The hotel said that they received phone calls. They said it in that report as well. Right, so it's different fucking people, and it's because of the TikTok name, and it's going to have to go. The name's going to I don't know how to do it, because the reason I left the UK was because I found out I was pregnant and I was being terrorised by these fuckers, and no one believed me because they were reporting me to police and they were fucking saying I was dead at the same time. They had so many different people doing it that it, like, even when I'm reading this report, just because it's me and I'm an overreactor, to me it looks really bad, it looks real. But when my mate read it, she was like, it looks like bullshit, don't worry about it. So I sent it to someone else and they were like, it looks like bullshit, don't worry about it. But when I've read it, because I'm personally offended by it, like, now I'm disgusted. It is bad. You can't tell me that's not bad. When I was in Bali and I was telling people, yo, they're threatening me with this, they're threatening me with that, they're doing it, why am I sat here? Like, why am I waiting in Bali for them to do this? They sent police to the hotel twice and they were saying, we're not stopping until we have Cairo took off you. We're accusing you of child abuse. We're accusing you of this, that and the other. And it's an island. You can't get out by boat. You can only fly out of Bali. So I was literally like, they're reporting me to the airport. They're doing all this mad shit. They're sending pictures of me and shit. I'm not going to get out of here, so I'm going now before anyone's got time to fucking do anything about these mad reports. I'm getting out of here. And I fucking did. I got out the next day. And then, honestly, I was panicking like fuck. I got back to Thailand. And then I started contacting everybody. All these embassies, I started sending emails in Bali, but I wasn't well in Bali. Like, I was so stressed. Jordan was fucking doing weird shit on the internet and then ringing me and crying and apologising and saying it was over and then recording the call and editing it and posting it. And oh my God, he was making me ill. Never want to speak about him again, but he was doing weird shit. Everyone was attacking me all at the same time, and I was losing my mind. Like, I couldn't work. They were attacking me at work, posting my work shit. There was every angle of my life. People were just messaging me all day. Ellis, who's this? Messaging me. Ellis, what's that? This, that. I just couldn't take it. But I knew that it was going to be I knew nothing was going to happen right then. I knew it was going to be like a month or two to find out everything. And then, be stressed. I'm glad I've not stressed myself all this time. I've had a nice time, but now I know what's in that report. It's like flicked a switch in my head and I'm fucking stressed. I've just been dead emotional today. I couldn't be asked going out. Don't matter anyway, we're out too much, doing too much, but I've not done much today. I'll try again tomorrow, but I took him down to the playroom for a bit and he was just playing with this little Russian kid and I was sat in corner crying like a weirdo. So I probably look fucking mentally ill. I'm not, I'm really upset by what I've read about Cairo. It's so damaging. And people sit there and take piss and I think they don't understand that he don't deserve that. No matter what I've said to someone in anger, when they've fucking attacked me in response to what they've done, Cairo has not deserved any of this. And I think he should have been kept out of it. Like, they could have made reports about me or said, kept him out of it. They've accused me of basically pimping him out and stuff and hurting him, and it's just too much for me to accept when I read it. None of it's true, but it's okay. I can prove it all anyway. Don't matter. Eventually, it's good that I've got the reports. We're getting closer to something happening. I keep speaking to police and that. They're waiting for me to send a proper statement, but I physically don't fucking send it. Look, I've been trying to fucking send this fucking police report for about 2 hours. I can't do it. I get distracted. I'm sick of doing it.
Tiffany.
But I might as well. I've got to wait for these fucking other reports as well and go through them all. You're right there, Tinkerbell. Being on social media is definitely not worth all this. You're right. But now, because I can't just disappear when I've been accused of all that, I look guilty. I don't feel guilty, but I feel different because of this. It's something hanging over my head. I can't explain to you how it feels, but it's not normal. It's not the same.
I never look at their faces.
It's something that's always there. It comes up with every conversation, with every my life. It's took over my life. This being stalked, being terrorised, being penalised. It's fucking... Now's the time. I'm not going to keep sitting fucking allowing it to happen. Now's the time to actually get everything together and fight it back. Now I know the extent of what they've done. It is bad, and listen, if it ever got to a courtroom, people are going to jail now for bullying people on social media. You can't try and have someone thrown in a jail in a third world country and fucking have the kid put in an orphanage. Do you know what damage that would do to his life? Do you know what a judge would do? If that actually got in a courtroom, they would get the maximum sentence for it, for what they've done. It's the worst of the worst things you could do on like internet crime to someone. What else could you do? Stalk someone and try and kill them. That's pretty much what they've done. They threatened it. How many times? Saying they were in Bali at my hotel. Listen, this is how much I even deeped this. They're making reports about me to the fucking Balinese police and social services saying I'm on drugs in Bali and this and that. And then they're saying they're outside my hotel. Imagine if one of them was in Bali and could have put something in my bag. Just for example, these people hate me enough to do all of this. It's a possibility. There was apparently someone live outside my hotel posting videos saying they were going to kidnap Cairo. So why is it not a possibility that they could put drugs in my fucking bag and try and have me put in jail and fucking shot to death by the fucking government? This is the kind of shit they've been trying to do to me, and no one understands how deep it is. If the government was fucked, if they actually arrested me on some bullshit and I'd not even done out, it happens. Just can you imagine? Oh my god. It's not okay doing this to someone. And I'm getting people involved in it. I've got loads of people from fucking social services and that involved that I know from different parts of social services that are social workers, that are care workers, that are fucking all different things. They're all going to fucking speak to each other on phone and try and come up with a plan. But I need to start getting all these assessments, positive, anything I can get in favour of myself and evidence into everything. I need to start doing it. I need a laptop. I need to make a GoFundMe because I need some help paying for some of these assessments and shit. They're like 160 quid each. I'm not fucking letting this go. I might need to get a lawyer in the end as well. If the police don't actually do it, then I need to get a lawyer to complain to the police. I'm writing to the MP, the mayor of my fucking city, everyone. I've had enough of this. I've been reporting this shit to the police for 3 fucking years and nothing's been done about it. What's it gonna take for me to be dead, or for my kid to be fucking rotting in a fucking orphanage in a mad country? No, we're not doing that.
I'm having to narrow it down even further.
We're not fucking doing that. The thing is, right, is that it's all lies what they've said about me. Every single piece of it is lies. But I've been saying the same thing since day one. And I've got too many witnesses, man. They've attacked too many other people. Even though it's confusing because it doesn't matter to the police, it's individual cases. Like what Erin and Sarah did, that's one thing, and Savannah. Savannah's really another case to them, but she's involved in that with them. And I don't know who else was involved. I can't remember. I could probably figure it out if I went through my screenshots. That Sarah Van Life bitch. I don't really know. I don't really care anyway. I just knew that them two were like ringleading kind of thing. Took over the Telegram pages and stuff like that. But I'm really not sure because I went in one Telegram group and just gave people a load of shit for about 20 minutes, but I didn't read anything. I was just on one, offended by what all the bullshit and build-up of it that I'd seen and received for days. Like, I just fucking went in and then just got blocked, I think, and I never seen it, so I never knew how it were all too much for me. It made me ill. But, so it's, I don't know, it's different fucking complaints in it. Like Connie and Donna have done the window with their boyfriend and they've been making the threats to the family at the house, telling them they're going to arson the house with them in it and the kids in it and this and that, and now they will be making false reports because I've been talking about this. I'm not arsed. False reports can't go anywhere. They can't do the damage. This is why I'm bringing light to it, because this could have really affected Cairo's life last year. And now it can't because, you know, I'm in conversations with everyone. They've all got my contact details. I'm trying to get hold of anyone to do like a parenting assessment just so I can just have that for my record. I want to submit it to all these agencies when I get all the other documents and that. I think it's best to just keep a record. Like if I go back to England, we all know the social services is corrupt as fuck. They're gonna screw me with Cairo, do you know what I mean? They've had all these fucking fake reports and I've not responded to anything, like as far as social and shit goes. So I need to be responding to all of this, to everything, to all these agencies and making sure that there's a fucking record of my response on all of these records, because like I say, some of the shit that I've read is just obscene. It's fucking obscene. I don't know what I want. I think I want a break. The UKSS are really, really bad and it's turned private recently, like the last couple of years, so it's a big money maker. It's not as much money in other countries, there's not as much money in it, but they're trying. Some countries are on that shit now.
I wasn't there. Issue.
Oh, you don't even know about the pink milk. You don't even know. Some weird Thai things. I think the Chinese actually.
I thought you might want to see this one first.
I haven't made a GoFundMe because they've already threatened to take down the other one, but the fact is, this is very important and it's not going to put an end to it, I don't think. I think someone else will always take off, but look, every legal and professional person that I have spoken to since I've read this report is horrified by what they've seen, and I've heard multiple crimes mentioned, like they're trying to destroy my life. That you can't do it. Honestly, it's about 4 years it can carry in jail. And the fact that they've messaged me, they've threatened me off their own Facebooks, off their own messages, their own phone numbers, their own email addresses. Like, they can't deny it once it all comes out. They really can't deny it. So what are they going to do? What reason are they going to give for doing this and making up all these sick lies about a baby? Imagine being stood in a courtroom and being asked about your fake life on the internet. What are you going to say? What are you going to say about why you tried to fucking leave this child with no mother, no home, no food, no legal guardian in a third world country? Why did you do that? What are you going to say to that question? There's nothing you can fucking say apart from, I am a sick fuck, lock me up. That's all you can say. but they fucked up every aspect of my life. So if I just come off TikTok tonight and delete TikTok, I get a lot of money off TikTok. Like, I've got a lot of people that help me out because of my videos. They help me out. If I need, like now I need a laptop, I'm going to have to get help getting a laptop. I'm going to have to get help getting these fucking assessments done. How am I supposed to look after my kid all day and then stay awake all... there's not enough hours to work all night and then sleep and then get up and look after him again. If I have to like pay for all these extra shit because of these people, like, how am I supposed to do it all? I don't have any family helping me. I don't get any money off anybody for my kid. TikTok has helped me raise my kid more than his dad has, more than my family has, more than anybody has. And because TikTok people have tried to fucking prevent me from raising him as well. Without TikTok and with TikTok, now because of all this, I'd be fucked if I deleted it. Maybe I could plan to come off it at a point in time, but I need to get on that creator fund and I need to get a few bags to sort my shit out. Really, I need a safety blanket behind us. If you think these attacks are over, now I'm talking about it, it's going to get worse. Listen, that Connie and Donna are dangerous as fuck. There's 5 other witnesses. Their own daughter come forward to tell me what they were doing to me, right? And they've been behind a lot of these TikTok accounts. If you know TikTok troll accounts, you'll know some of these accounts. They're prolific and relentless and attack everyone and anyone. And they don't fucking stop, right? And then they smashed my window last week. And since that, because I've not spoke about it around, every single day non-stop, they've attacked multiple different people all night. I wake up at midnight your time, 11 o'clock at night your time. I wake up 7 in the morning-ish, 6, 7 in the morning. So it's like midnight in the UK, and I'm just getting bombarded all morning and afternoon with messages, and it's night time, middle of the night in the UK, and these weird fuckers are terrorising bitches, like 3, 4 bitches at a time. People that have commented on my TikTok are scared to comment on my TikTok because they know they're going to get domed, and fake accounts made about them terrorising people. It's fucking weird. Now, last night I came on here and spoke about this shit and they didn't attack one single fucking person. So what do you think they were doing with the time? They were making false reports about me and Cairo. But it's okay, it'll just evidence it because I've downloaded the videos, timestamped them and sent emails to say, look, I am discussing these situations on social media, so expect more of it, because what am I supposed to do? This account is actually on the creator fund now, but I need to put my views up, but I can't be arsed posting videos. The past few days I've been too stressed, I really can't be arsed. I don't give a fuck about money. This is like, I'm not letting the fact that I need to live and survive and shit take over the fact that I fucking need to focus on sorting this shit out. That's the most important thing in my life. This has took over my life for 3 years. I want my name clearing and I want these people holding fucking responsible. Or at least I want answers to those questions, like, why would you do that, fucking kid, because you don't like me? I know that, like Erin and Sarah, for example, fuck the rest of them delusional little bitches that wanted to hang off what Jordan was saying. Fair enough to believe him, but what he said wasn't fucking true for a start. And he manipulated the situation, and he was ringing me in between doing his fucking lives and apologising and crying and fucking begging, fucking saying it'll stop this and that, and then fucking posting bits of conversation. I don't know what he was posting because I weren't listening, but I think he was posting like bits of conversations and making it look one type of way. Now, Erin and Sarah knew full well they were full of shit. I know they did. And they just did it to be spiteful, horrible bastards to fucking take it out on Cairo to get at me when it hasn't really. Like, what's going to happen? I'm going to clear my fucking name. That's what's going to happen, because nobody's sexually assaulted my son ever in his life. Nobody's fucking touched him ever. And that can be fucking, must be able to be proven. What else? camera footage from all my apartments that nobody's been in and out of my apartments. I can even submit my fucking phones to anybody to download, so that I've never been talking to people about offering or selling services, or I've not been on Tinder, I've not been meeting guys, I've not been talking to anyone. I don't even have friends. I've got one friend in Thailand that I met at my first apartment block that you had me evicted from for kicking the door off saying I killed the baby. I've got one friend, I don't even know her name, and I just speak to her on this Thai app, what we've got called Line, and I just, every now and again she pops up, but she always comes, she lives in North Korea now, and she always comes back from, she lives in South Korea, sorry, with a baby, and she always comes back 2 days after I leave, or like around the time I leave, so I never actually see her. I just spoke to her today because I was trying to get some help, trying to get hold of this Thailand social services, but she's put me onto a police officer she knows, and he's going to meet me tomorrow at the police station, so I've got to go to the police station tomorrow and lodge a statement, and they're going to forward it to the UK police as well. So just keep doing this. This is all, eventually my name is going to get fucking cleared. Someone's going to have to do something, even if I have to pay a solicitor to do the work or go to the papers. The papers were going to run my story a while ago about when this was happening in Bali. They were going to run my story, but that much was happening. I physically couldn't speak to the woman to tell her what was going on, and I just felt like she wasn't even being rude looking back. It was just me, my head wasn't there, I was all over the place. I was too stressed out to deal with anything at that time. So I should do with getting back in touch with her, really. I'm fucking screaming about this from the rooftops. From everywhere. Can you imagine these fucking reports being in my book? I'm not on the run from the law though, or social services, am I? I'm on the run because of these people making false allegations about me, and now the false allegations have extended to smashing my house up in England and to trying to have me put in a prison in a foreign country and my son put in an orphanage. So don't you fucking think that I should be screaming it from the rooftops, and I should be trying to get it in the papers, and I should be trying to get the police to do something, because I did ask the police to do something before I left England. I didn't want to leave England when I was pregnant. I did try to get the police to do something. They didn't believe me, because these people were not only ringing the police 10 times a day saying that I was dead in my house, but they were also lying to the police saying that I was attacking them and doing things when I wasn't. So the police just kept coming round, 1 minute asking me was I trying to arrest me, trying to fucking accuse me of shit, and the next minute checking if I was alive. Like, nobody actually believed me when I was saying I'm a victim of all of this. What the fuck are you talking about? They just kept coming round giving me shit. Nobody believed a word I had to fucking say. And I've had a few problems with the police in my hometown, so I knew they were going to be dicks, so I just got off. I own that house. It's not like I can just move around the corner. I didn't have any options. My dad's a smackhead. I weren't talking to my sister. I just thought, I don't have any options. I'm going to lose this kid, and when I lose a baby, it fucks me up for about 6 months, man. I don't get over it. I can't be honest. I can't even look in the mirror. So I thought, I'm not letting these people make me lose my kid. I've got 100 grand. I'm fucking out of here. See you later. And it just wasn't the peace that I thought it would be. It carried on and on and on. And when you read it on paper, it just looks really, really bad. Now, other people that have read it said, like, oh, it's not that bad, Elle. You can tell it's just hearsay and bullshit. But I'm like, bro, I'm being accused of something. Like, it doesn't matter if it's stealing 5p from the shop or selling my kid on eBay for a kidney or something. Like, I'm being accused of something I haven't done, and my personality cannot handle that. I can't handle that. I can't rest until I've cleared my name. Like, it's knocking me sick.